Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, Yeehaw. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the big nerfs and buffs coming to Pokemon Unite. One is the most massive buffs I think I've ever seen inside the game, and I will show you a full match of that in a little bit. Let's talk about these real quick here. Azumarill getting a small nerf. Obviously, this Pokemon's been doing very, very well lately. So Water Pulse is getting a cooldown reduction, or a cooldown increase, excuse me. It used to be 4 seconds, it's going to be 5 seconds, and a damage nerf. I think this makes sense, even though Water Pulse is one of my favorite moves of all time. I get it, Azumarill is doing very, very well. Duraludon getting 2 nerfs to cooldown. Dragon Pulse getting a cooldown increase from 8 seconds to 9 seconds. And Dragon Tail also getting an increase between uses from 2 seconds to 2.5. This is going to make Duraludon a lot less mobile, and that could be really big for a Pokemon that can set up some incredible things, but also currently can get out of some really bad situations because of Dragon Tail. Now it's going to be less likely to be able to do that. Urshifu getting a nice buff to the water kit, the rapid style kit. Liquidation getting a large cooldown reduction. I keep saying increase and reduction. My brain doesn't even work with this, but it's getting a buff, so it's going to happen more often. And I was actually using it inside of a match, and it felt pretty good. It's getting a shield buff too. I'm not sure exactly how significant it is. It felt nice inside the match, but it's always hard to tell something like this until you play it inside the actual game. Dodrio getting a nerf to agility with its cooldown, but then also getting a buff to jump kick. So, you know, kind of a sideways change there for Dodrio. And then, this is actually an exciting one. Cinderace Pyro Ball getting a damage buff. It needs one. It could be really, really good if it's strong enough. Sableye getting a Confuse Ray cooldown nerf, so it's going to take longer to cast Confuse Ray. It needs it. And now finally, Buzzwole. Buzzwole. This is one of the biggest buffs I've ever seen in the entire game. You charge your muscle gauge on wild Pokemon right now. Or you will soon. I believe on the 29th, all of this will drop. I'm going to show you my full Buzzwole match of me playing this on the public test server. I knew Buzzwole was getting a buff. Of course you knew Buzzwole was getting a buff because of what you are seeing behind me here. This huge new battle pass for Buzzwole. And it, to be fair, it needed a buff. But wow, this is going to be massive. Check out this match and let me know what you think in the comments. Love you. Is Urshifu nerfed? No. Only a buff to the water build, I believe. Let's see if they take it from me. Can't go over that wall. Hustle gauge is full, which means you can do a full power Fell Stinger. Oh my gosh, this is going to be insane. Oh, Buzzwole. This is just going to be nuts, you guys. This is the biggest change. Comfey coming to the game, big. This is huge. This is huge. Did you miss the Comfey games? Maybe I'll play another here. We're playing it a bit. There isn't a lot to see inside of a test server with it, I wouldn't say. This is going to be so powerful. This is going to be so powerful. Oh my gosh. Buzzwole is going to be nuts. Get ready. Get ready. Buzzwole mains rejoice, because this is going to be big, you guys. Look at this. You charge against wild... Like, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait for this. This is just going to be wild. Finally, Buzzwole is, like, good. Finally. I know, get ready to see Buzzwole in every game. Truly. Yeah, I got a buff. Huge buff. You now charge your muscle gauge off wild Pokemon. It's going to be just... It's going to be phenomenal. Here's what I'll do. I'll do a road to Masters, and every game I lose with Comfy, when I'm losing my mind, I get to play Buzzwole. That's what we'll do. That'll be the next road to Masters. Oh, man. Truly a beast, right? About to be so broken. I don't mind a Buzzwole meta either. We've never had one. Punchy, punchy. Wow. Once you hit level 11 with superpower, this is just broken. You probably won't play Smackdown, I wouldn't assume, because now you don't need its help to charge your gauge. Like, you might just because if you like the move, but you don't need it anymore. Like, lunge, you just lunge and go. But we'll see. Alright, so now we've got our upgrade, which means I can hit with this, I can punch. It's back. Gosh. Get ready. Get ready. You'll get a big level advantage with this Pokemon too, because now you'll be clearing farm with its moves, right? Which is something you couldn't really do before. You could do it, just not in this way. You also could Leech Life this, because Leech Life does a ton of damage to farm, and it's just one big hit, right? Gonna be fun. Fun time to be playing Buzzwole. They might change... Nice move, Jake. They might change the way it charges, possibly. Like, it might charge less. Once people are playing it, they're like, yeah, this is kind of crazy. It might charge less, but... the fact that it charges off wild Pokemon is just nuts. Especially with Superpower. Because Superpower resets at level 11. So you have a resetting thing against wild Pokemon. Yeah, gonna be fun. Gonna be really fun to be a Buzzwole player. And you're gonna see a lot of them. Hey, Greedon, do math. Freaking bot, Greedon, do math. You're getting the battle pass now? I know. I'll take a Buzzwole meta over a Hoopa meta too, for sure. Why the buff? Because it really needed a buff. It's been one of the lowest win rate Pokemon since release, every single week. Buzzwole has not ever climbed out of being a low win rate Pokemon. So it definitely needs some buffs, for sure. There will be mosquitoes everywhere. Maybe enough Dragapults to stop them? We're gonna have to see. I punch and I punch and I punch. Clefable's win rate? I think it's still pretty low, if I remember right. The combos! So something you could do, because Superpower doesn't work well against wild Pokemon, but you could use this to take objectives down, actually, when you think about it. Because now you're going to be able to Leech Life, a full-powered Leech Life against wild. So you actually can rip objectives with Buzzwole on the Leech Life build, which could be pretty cool. Let's go. Fight me. Why'd you turn around then? Alright. I'm gonna score real quick. Do you know when the buffs are coming? I would guess on the Battle Pass changeover, which I think is the 29th. So yeah, the 29th. That's what I would guess. Big changes coming on the 29th. Oh my gosh, being able to charge up against wild Pokemon. Oh, so crazy. They have to lower the way that this can charge. They have to change this a little bit, because it's so good. Like, this is so good. Being able to do this is crazy. New year, new Buzzwole, that's true. Buzzwole is really doing its resolutions correct. Get over here, you silly jerk. You do need a VPN for the PTS, yeah. Public test server, you need a VPN. Where are the enemies? Where are you at, guys? Is anybody here? God, this is like solo queue. Nobody shows up. Where is everybody? My team's ripping. The enemy team just didn't even show. Alright. Enemy team's like, yeah. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna be like my allies always and not go score. We're gonna lose a bot game, that's my plan. Let's lose this bot game. I just wanna punch people. Where'd the mime go? Oh my gosh. It was literally clearing farm back here so it could score. The PTS is an accurate simulation of solo queue. You're right, Ashley. I was wrong. I was playing with Ashley the other night, and we actually went on a tear with, I was support Pika the whole time. We were actually doing pretty good with it. We're going down here. No! 43-second timer. We're down for the rest of the match. There's Buzzwole. Buffed Buzzwole. Truly gonna be an absolute menace in the game. Yeah, Buzzwole is getting buffed, Pokefather, but not in the game yet. Right now, it's just on the PTS, but it is getting a buff. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you, and I'll see you soon. I friggin' love you. Mwah.